What's going on, YouTube? Another day on that financial journey. What I want to talk about today is, and I got an analogy for you. It's basically like this. I wanted to know, have Americans lost their smell? And what I mean by that is this. I remember I have an uncle, and I walked into his house, and this guy had like chihuahuas. He had like 6 dogs in his house, right? And as soon as you walk inside the house, all of a sudden the smell of just bow, it just hits you dead in the face, and you're like, wow, what is that? And then you're like, man, I won't be able to sit in here for no longer than 10 minutes. Then after a while, you find yourself, basically 30 minutes have passed, and you no longer smell the smell. And then I ask myself, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I can't smell the smell that I smelled like 30 minutes ago. But this is what I think that has happened to Americans. I'm going to tell you why I believe this. There are a group of people that I say that come from other countries that have a great entrepreneurial spirit. And I'm going to talk about a couple of them today. The first group that comes to my mind are Indians from India. Right? The Indian people. And the reason why I say this is because usually what I've noticed about the Indian people is that they don't involve themselves in different types of businesses. Usually their businesses are pretty much the same. Meaning they'll open an Indian restaurant. A lot of them will, when they pursue education, and this is only from my perspective from who I've met, but the ones that I've met, they usually don't go for 2-year degrees. They usually go for bachelor's degrees and above. Usually, they will go above a bachelor's degree. Usually, they will go to a master's, PhD, or you have it. A lot of them also will go into the gas station business. That's one business, or either the hotel business. And usually, you'll find, around that's kind of like the levels they stay on. A lot of them get into the computer industry because computer is big. The computer industry is huge in India. So, what I'm saying is that they don't seem to be the type of people that complain. They tend to be the people that work hard during the day with their regular job, but also they'll open a restaurant, they get into the gas station, they get into a hotel. They're always doing something to make something happen. And the reason why is because they know the opportunity in America, and they know that probably they wouldn't have the same opportunity in India. Okay? Another group is the Chinese. The Chinese are pretty much the same way. The Chinese, you would find them, they will usually go for higher levels of education. I've never really found one that goes for a 2-year degree, usually a bachelor's degrees and above. They'll open a restaurant. Some of those guys that get into the computer industry, doctors, lawyers, you have it. But what I'm trying to say is this. Is that not that these groups are the elite. I'm just giving 2 examples of groups. And what I'm trying to say is that if you're one of the ones that are the complainers, and I know some of you guys may say, well, there's been guys with bachelor's degrees and master's degrees who've lost their jobs. You're right. But at the same time, I think in America we have become comfortable. Because if you were a guy, or you were a guy that was at a job or lost their job, and you never saw it coming, you were comfortable. Because there is nothing on earth that lasts forever. Nothing. So if you were caught with your pants down, it was your fault. I could have told you, if you knew me, the very first day you got your job, I could have told you something like this. One day you won't have a job. Take the money you have and spend it wisely. Because you never know when you're going to get your pink slip. Live every day as if you're getting your pink slip tomorrow. That's what I would say. Just as point blank as that. There is nothing on earth that will sneak up on me. Because I know it's coming. I don't live life to be comfortable. I live life to be cautious and to be ready when the emergency comes. But that's me. So I just look at these groups and I'm just like, well, wow, they come here with they come here and they hit the ground running. They don't make excuses. They don't say this, that, this, that. They come here and they get the ground running because they know the opportunity here. They know that when it comes to America, America is, they do have an entrepreneurial spirit, but for the most part, all of America is pretty much a consumers. We will buy the heck out of anything. If you produce it, if we like it, we buy it. So become one of the producers instead of one of the consumers. You know? And it's just, guys, I just can't say it anymore. Let's stop the complaining, guys. I challenge you today to stop complaining about the economy and do something to better your life. I promise you, if you stop complaining about the economy right now and sit down and meditate it, or just went to a quiet place, went to a coffee spot, went to somewhere where you had like-minded individuals who had the entrepreneur spirit, I guarantee you will come up with something. And I guarantee you that when the next time you work a job, you will have something on the side. You will start saving. You will start investing. You will get rid of the debt. You will do what you need to do in order to reach financial success. And this is what every American should do. If you want to talk about how to solve the so-called recession and things of this nature, whatever, start with you. That's the best change you can do, because you can never... You may make small steps to change the government, but something you can change immediately and very fast is yourself. So I'm asking all my subscribers, anyone that looks at this channel, find out what it is in yourself and change that. Focus on that. Because that's the only thing that's going to make it a difference at the end of the day. So, just some more advice that I'm giving to myself and to you to stay on that financial path, pay this debt off, and move to financial success. Until next time.